at LaGuardia Arts High School in Manhattan. Today, I will be sharing my research on our holistic well-being and how the meaning of health and healing has evolved beyond the biomedical approaches. Let me share a personal story first. 4 years ago, when I was 12, the pandemic triggered my long and miserable journey with eczema. I remember on my 13th birthday, holed up in my room with the lights off, trying to numb the pain and itchiness from with my favorite shows on my laptop. I could hear my parents and brother calling for my name to come down, begging for just one family photo with the cake. I remember breaking down into tears after having to scream no so many times. Physically, I was in pain from the open wounds all over my arms and legs from the constant scratching, and I hated others seeing my red and scaly face. I looked so unfamiliar. That was the first birthday I spent alone, and for 3 years I felt very alone and helpless. My mom and I visit pediatricians, dermatologists, and Chinese traditional doctors, trying both Western medicines like steroid creams and Eastern herbal medicines, acupuncture, and cupping. But nothing seemed to work. I only saw real improvements after my mother and I focused on lifestyle changes. Through years of trial and error, learning, reflection, research, and practice, my skin gradually healed. We found 7 key areas that by improving related habits, my body healed holistically, internally and externally, without relying on any medication. Through continuous research, I believed it was crucial for others who are fighting a similar battle to know what we know and to have a new self-empowered way to cure themselves. With my mom and Global Youth Financial Support, I founded the Goodbye Eczema Project and created a Facebook group, Instagram, and WeChat communities to share tips and knowledge on natural healing. We also became an ambassador to the American National Eczema Association. We found holistic healing as a big answer to not just eczema, but many other health issues. I launched a health survey and a 7-day health challenge, and now we're leading a 60-day health habits challenge to help others on their journey to holistic wellness. Health, defined by the World Health Organization, encompasses complete physical, social, and mental well-being, not just the absence of disease. From desire to help others suffering from eczema and other health issues, I continued my research to explore the root causes of our most common health challenges, and how to apply holistic healing on a bigger scope. I found 3 major obstacles that have been hindering our ability to achieve ideal health. The first problem is the divide between medical philosophies and practices between the Western and Eastern worlds. Western medicine focuses on symptom-based treatments and don't address the root problems, while traditional Eastern medicine is intuitive-based and emphasizes a personal treatment targeting direct causes. For example, a green plant with some yellow leaves. The Western approach would just to cut off all the leaves, while Eastern approach would to water the plant and provide more sunlight and fertilization. After all, the core reason could just be the plant was malnourished. More research is needed to combine the different methods, but Western and Eastern practices can be supplements to each other, creating a balance between homeostasis, inner stability, and harmony, which creates resilience. And like Mr. Gardezi and many other speakers before mentioned, the usage of AI can revolutionize healthcare. It can be the key to combine Western and Eastern resources to give quicker diagnosis and more comprehensive treatment. The second problem is the continuous and aggressive modernization of our society without a sustainable plan and control. According to the National Institute of Health, 80% of heart disease and stroke, 80% of diabetes, and 40% of cancers can be prevented by eliminating common risk factors like poor diet, including highly processed foods, smoking, and physical inactivity. The third big challenge to health is global climate change, which has increased the frequency of natural disasters and makes our living conditions less friendly to our well-being. To combat these major challenges, we need to focus on more proactive and preventative solutions that empower individuals and communities to take initiative from their own body and mind to the daily habits and living environments. So I and my Goodbye Eczema team did more research and further developed the 7 holistic lifestyle model. We aim to cover not only the ins and outs of an individual's well-being, but how healthy and productive people and communities can harmonize with nature to join forces to impact the world more positively. This model meets several of UN's SDG goals, including Goal 3, Good Health and Well-being, Goal 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, Goal 12, Responsible Consumption and Production, Goal 13, Climate Action, and Goal 17, Partnership for Global Goals. The 7 holistic lifestyle health habits include mind and spirit, skincare, diet and nutrition, hydration, sleep, exercise, stress management, and the environment. One of the most important components is mind and spirit. The West often downplays the human's innate ability to heal, disregarding the influence of emotional and spiritual beliefs on the people's overall health. However, interest in the mind-body connection is growing. One such method is quantum healing, a term coined by Deepak Chopra that draws on quantum physics, psychology, and physiology. It explores how thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes impact our health and how practices like yoga and meditation can help restore balance and harmony. Dr. Joe Dispenza, another modern representative, advocates meditation and gratitude practices, integrating evidence from various scientific sources. Neuroscientists have proved that meditation and positive thinking align heartbeats and shift brainwaves to alpha, theta, high beta, and gamma stats, which can enhance our well-being and creativity. In epigenetics, research shows that the mind can influence genes that create proteins, with meditation boosting immunoglobulin A production, an antibody protein that can strengthen our immune systems. We have to acknowledge the biggest challenge in the world is the lack of knowledge and awareness of holistic well-being. As the UN continues to look for solutions on an international level, we as individuals should take charge of our well-being by educating and improving ourselves, spreading awareness, and working together to be the change we want to see in the world. On behalf of the Goodbye Eczema team, I invite you to take the 7 Health Habits Challenge starting today, and be mindful of how our actions and choices affect the people and communities and the world around us. Achieving total health needs to be comprehended physically and mentally, individually and globally. And like we heard yesterday and mentioned before, power is not given but taken. So let's take the action right now. Thank you.